YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, and this is gonna be a short video, but it's just me showing y'all what my diet looking like. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like I just broke my fast off of what was it? 12? Was it? No, it was a 7 hour dry fast. So for these last, it's Friday, so I would say for the whole week since Monday, for these last like 4 to 3 days, I just been literally like doing the best I can. Like I literally been like doing 24, 20, 21, you know, uh 20. Like I've been consecutively fasting, like, and I'm kind of proud of myself, you feel me? Like as I should be, you feel me? Like I feel like all too often when people fast, they don't really take like full like responsibility. Like, bro, I'm really proud of myself. Like I did that. You feel me? Like it's not something to do and you feel like, oh man, like I'm suffering, da 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 da. And if you ever feel like that, just do a little shadow work, because that's literally what I had to do to combat those moments of like self doubt and criticism, and because you'll be like not even hungry, but it'll just be a little pain involved with the process. But then you'll realize, like, bro, I'm really tripping. But look over there, man. Look at what I got over there, bro. In the cut. In the cut right there. Now, that's a watermelon, you feel me? I really wanted to have two, but one is better than none. You feel me? And what I really want to say is treat your watermelon, treat your fruit good, because it's going to treat you good. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to fruit, bro, that's a living thing. That's a plant. Like, uh, no different than a human. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Now, when I first moved into this crib, like not even when I first, but when I first started going on my vegan diet, vegetarian diet, this window right here covered with these black shades, I would have all my fruit just lined up right here. I would have all my fruit just lined up right here in the windowsill. And that's how I plan on living. You know what I'm saying? No matter what country, no matter what state I move to, you know what I'm saying? That's how I plan on living. I plan on just, but right now I got the bad boy over there, you feel me? Um yeah, I've been, and just giving y'all a little update, family. I just been working on like really just, if I'm gonna be 100, I really just been working on fasting. They say fasting makes your manifestations come quicker. It just is it's many properties to fasting. It's like fasting is not something you do and you think that you're just, you know what I'm saying? You think that, oh man, I'm just suffering. Like, no, people try to frame it like that, but get some fresh air. I didn't go outside today. You know, y'all been seeing me in the other vlogs, the later vlogs. I've been like going outside, walking, getting some footsteps in. Very important. Uh, I think one thing I want to add that I need to start picking up a little bit, maybe a little bit of meditation, a little, you know, meditation and yoga. You could pick one. Most people do meditation because it's easier. Um, but yeah, I prioritize fasting. Fasting is at the top of my diet. I always tell people when they say, "Yo, what's your diet like?" I be like, I'm really not gonna. I'm really not gonna give you the standard traditional diets that's out here. I'm gonna tell you what I really feel, and fasting, dry fasting, or even water fasting is always at the top. And I go down the chain of what I feel like is most powerful to least powerful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't never mess up and eat what's in the kitchen just sitting around. Like, I do it, you feel me? But when it comes to diet, bro, it's like oxygen, aka air, is number one. Water is number two. So to go synonymous with air, because some people eat air. I'm not saying I'm a guy who eats air, but I would prefer to do that if I had to do that. Um, but I'm saying like I It's synonymous with nothing, basically nothing. So fasting, and then underneath that branch, it would be the waters and the fruits. Which fruit is like water, right? It's full of juice and water, whatever you want to call it. And I kind of stay, and I try to stay on that metric as much as possible because though that's all y'all really need. If y'all really want to talk to me about food, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's all you really need for the rest of your life. So if anybody's doing anything off of that grid, don't look at me and be like, oh well, I'm having this issue, I'm having that issue, because 95% of issues stem from what I'm talking about right now. When you are healthier, your life just changes. Like it's no when I'm fasting, and you gotta put in some pain behind it. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta put in some pain behind it as far as like sacrificing, like, bro, I'm really not about to eat today. Like I'm really not about to eat for 2 days, 3 days. And it's not a good feeling, but it's the right feeling. That's the crazy part. And so I see I got the watermelon over there just chilling, like, in this is probably a seedless watermelon at the end of the day. It came from farmers market. It's a farmers market. It's two farmers markets down the street. But this is just a regular watermelon, and none of the fruit today look like how it used to look. I'm not sure if much has changed, but I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. But the whole goal for me, if y'all want to talk about vision and what's going on, like with me as far as diet, because diet is something that we talk about narcissism on this channel all day, but it ain't no narcissism if you got certain things achieved in your life. Like, let's be honest, like if you got your own crib, narcissism, if you get your own money, your own crib, narcissism tanks from like 100 to like a two. You know what I'm saying? Not saying certain people ain't really crazy and all that, but it's just like it doesn't. It's not equivalent. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Um, your health. You know what I'm saying? If you could go out and buy the food you want to buy versus what people are supplying you with, obviously your heart, your kidneys, your everything's gonna increase if you because like with me, family, I'm not even the type of person. I don't buy junk food. You feel me? I don't even buy junk food. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even buy junk food. So, and by the way, my cash app is Will, Will money sign Willard is chosen 18. So if you ever want to donate to the channel, I'm more than happy for you to donate to the channel. And so don't be shy to do that. But I'm just saying, we gotta be independent, family. We gotta matrix going on out here, and the matrix is really run off of your inadequacies. You'll really pick up and notice that many people, they look. Here's the thing that's funny: your own mother, your own father, they will not do favors for you because they love you. They do favors for you for power. The narcissistic ones, they'll do a favor with an expectation attached that, hey, you better not act like you're better. And if you take this, I don't even got to tell you, it's a hidden transaction. You should just know. And so they leave you with a responsibility. If you don't want me to bully you, don't take what I'm giving you. But they're never saying it out their mouth. They're just doing that. And if you don't wisen up and learn to say no to things that you want, because typically the devil gonna come through something you want, then you're gonna be taken advantage of in a way that you can't really see. And a lot of the times it's even sad because the truth of the matter is, even if you can see that chess move, it's still that you're probably raised in a predicament where you're still vulnerable to weakness because you don't have enough experience to just really be saying no over and over again to something you want. And so the game is literal strength. Like it's not for the weak-hearted. It's not for the weak. You know what they say. And all too many times I sit here and I meditate on my, like, not literally physically, but I meditate on thought. Like my mind, levitates, and I think to myself like, man, um, I got a lot to learn when it comes to nature. When it comes to nature, when it comes to the laws of the universe, when it comes to laws of reciprocity, whatever that is. Because if I give you something and I don't got to tell you, you owe me something back. The universe knows. So you will be very shocked to know that that's the game being played out here. Under your nose, I'm gonna give you a gift, but the gift comes with a price. What type of gift come with a price? See, they get you when you're young because they're giving you these tooth fairy, money under the pillow. They give you this Christmas idea, and then they're just feeding you every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's like you're never thinking that your parents gonna be running some type of matrix patriotic game on you. But when it get time to crunch time, when it get time to who gonna dominate, people are very competitive. Like you'll be surprised how competitive these folks are, and the fact that they're gonna start running the game without your permission, like on you and stuff like that. They just expect you to catch on. And if you don't catch on, you just didn't catch. Oh, well, the bus drove off. You didn't get on the bus. You didn't, and it's sad, like I said, but it's not sad because you're either going to wisen up and strengthen up. Because look, family, I'm aware that you could wisen up and still not do it. Like a partnership is not always two people in agreement. Sometimes a partnership is one person being strung along by a bully. Somebody may be bullying you, and the thing that make it funny is that they may not even be verbally abusing you. Like the narcissists I have, they fluctuate between many different characters. Like one day it's a verbal abuse, the next day it's a financial abuse. But no matter which way I win, they're going to try to run towards another thing very quickly and try to make it. Oh, excuse me. They're gonna try to make it even out regardless. So you feel slighted anyway. Basically, that's the type of demon we be up against. It's a. I don't care if you do good. You gotta be on your ish 100%, and it ain't no 99. So I just be sometimes, like I said, I let my mind meditate on it because that's how you really get better too. It's not about what you think, but it's about what you do. But it's also understanding that no matter what you do, it's probably gonna be some BS trailing what you do, even if you win. Right? That's a matrix. A matrix is no matter what you do, we trying to control you. You know what I mean? We're trying to cage you. It's a catrix. It's not a matrix. It's a catrix. Cage tricks. Like you're it's not like people be thinking, and this is why you gotta really meditate and sit back sometimes and let people stress themselves out and don't argue with them and don't even look at them. Don't even take them serious, but like as long as they're running game on you, family, they're gonna think that they have power over you. And that's the part that's just like that's on them. That's on them. That's not for you to even it's for you to fix, but you got to understand that the way you fix it is through frequency and consistency. It's not through like no matter. Look. I'm gonna give y'all a piece of advice before I go. The one thing I say I learned out of everything in this journey is that no matter who on your pathway helps you, even if because 99% of the time you should be turning down help unless it's from somebody you designated to help you, somebody you told to help you, right? So 99% of the time, you should be turning down help. 1% of the time, or 2% of the time, you're going to ask somebody to do something or tell somebody to do something. The other 1% of the time, somebody's gonna go out their way to do something for you without you telling them to do it. That's the time where you gotta raise your antenna. That's the moment I'm talking about the narcissistic shit stuff. Like, okay, you're doing something, but I know your character by now. So no matter what, I know that you like the tricks. You like to be a trick about it. So it don't really matter. I know you. So sometimes that's just a test. 100% of the time, actually, it's just a test. Because no matter what, then I'm gonna tell you how this far go. On your path, it's not about who did what for you or who didn't do what for you. Because if you have to take stock of what people do for you, you got to take stock of what people didn't do for you. A lot of people raised by single moms. So then if you got to watch what people doing for you, you got to watch what some people didn't do for you. Versus you just doing for yourself adequately, and whatever somebody do along the way, you just take note, mental note, and watch what they doing, and you judge it from a distance. But the distance, a lot of the time, messes y'all up because y'all don't got no distance between you and the person who is you're entangled with somebody. There's no real distance, so that distance gets lost. Once that distance is lost, then people could just crowd your space and your energy with fake gifts, fake manipulation, fake tactics, fake lies, fake rumors, fake debates, because there's no real space there. And so what you'll notice is that that's everything. A lot of people like myself, I didn't finish high school, so that automatically placed me in a place that I didn't ask to be placed in. But like I said, the universe, like I don't care if you ain't physically asked for it with your face. I care that you behave like one of them people who deserve that position. And so I had to learn, like, bro, like you're gonna, like, sometimes it's the momentum that kills you, right? It's the momentum that hurts you, because you can know how to do something, but don't be doing it, and then you get mad when somebody else do it for you. And I'm that guy, like, because I'm a man and stuff, my pride to be like, bro, you got to do everything for yourself. Nobody can help you. And I still think like that, even though like the man stuff or not, adult, like as an adult, you should be doing 90, like I said, 99% of everything by yourself. If somebody do something for you, it better be something you could have done once or twice or even three times and not go broke. If it ain't once, two, or three times and not go broke, whoever did that favor for you is probably gonna act funny. And I'm just going off of like what I see out here with people. Like if they feel like, yo, I did this person a favor, they gonna get to moving sketchy. Like that's typically how that go, and I don't know why that's how it is, but I just know that that's how it winds up a lot of the times. So we got to really watch that. And so I'm gonna talk more about that, and I want to make a video on that. Some girl, I forgot her name, no disrespect, comment under my video said, what's going to happen and what is it to be scared of, or what are they scared of the narc when we upgrade and when we move out, like when we're not move out, but like just getting beyond uh, the narcissism and stuff like that. Like what is it that they're so scared of about us doing that? And it's that's a multiple answers. Like it's a lot of answers to that. It's a lot of different ways to answer that. If you're talking physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, think about how many ways they affected you. It's not just one way, right? It's like physically, mentally, emotionally, metaphysically. Like and then when you're leaving, I mean that breaks the gingerbread house down. Like when you're getting your life together, and it don't even got to be nothing big. Sometimes it be right in their face. Like say they're trying to stress you out, but then you're actually like in a meditative state. You're happy right in front of them. But say you don't got the house yet, or you're still stuck with them. You know, you're still stuck in the cage tricks with them. But you're super zen, you're super calm. That's still giving you an example of how they feel because they driven by control, mass control. So it's like even the little thing you do rocks their world to the point where they're gonna try to cover it up like it's not doing that. And so psychologically, it varies depending on how it depends on the person because they could be literally crazy, but then they could just be literally just a narcissist, or they could just be insecure, and it varies like that. So like you can't really call it, but you know that let's just say when somebody is dependent on you and you move, think about a boss that's a narcissist at a job, and you're somebody who they go to for everything. They put all their problems on you. They come to you, depending on you, to always be there and to always be square. And what happens is you say, "I got a new job." Matter of fact, I'm leaving right now. You slam the papers on the table. I'm done. You've been treating me like crap. You've been making me stay hours after work and do all this crazy stuff. You know, it's too much. The fear of them never finding you again. The fear of them never having that supply. They call it narcissistic supply. I don't really use that word, but I guess that's what they're saying when they're saying that. The gravity is not there. You can't just have somebody there who actually is uh, reliable in ways that nobody else on planet Earth probably would. It's a such thing out here called being on your own. And two ways to dodge that is to have a sister or a brother, friend, or to have a mother or a father, or to have kids. When you with somebody for 20 something years, you're technically not on your own, even if it's your kid. Somebody running the house or doing something, you're not as easy as a target. We could even take it to that. We could take it to just having an extra opinion, even if you don't value the opinion that much, or you don't act like you do. You know what I'm saying? You just will be very surprised. So, like I tell you, that topic right there, it varies so deep that we can do a video on that. I'm probably gonna do a video on that, but like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I just want to show y'all actually this over here. Actually, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. I wanted to shout out my Cash App too, and I wanted y'all to know that yeah, every day is 24 hours. Like I always say, it's always 24 hours, and the last thing you want to do. I'm really trying to set up. I'm really trying to set up. Yo, shout out to Shay Meyer, Mayer. I'm trying to really set up a filming with her, but I don't know what type of video I would make. Like we probably make something thorough, like, but family, like, let me know in the comments if y'all want to see some collabs or whatever. Um, I'm definitely trying to, see see some people in my town or whatever, in my city, meet some people in my city so we can make something cool, man. Like really, that's what I'm trying to do at the end of the day. Y'all know I'm a spiritual type of guy, so at the end of the day, like, anything I do be thorough because I always add health and like wellness and like positivity into it. Like it's never gonna be like something weird, But yeah, no, besides that, man, like, comment, subscribe, and Make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. Keep doing y'all prayers. Keep praying. Keep doing shadow work. I mean, I do that all day, every day. Like, I do that all day, every day. I just write into myself. I say it's Friday. Literally right here. It's Friday. But yeah, nah. I'm always writing to myself because, family, what I found is that your energy literally, like, you're more prone to narcissistic abuse when you're not stable. We forget that we live on gravity, and gravity holds us down. But if gravity wasn't holding us down, we would actually float upwards. And so technically by universal law, like we're floating, but something's holding us down. And so what I found is that when you're grounded, you're powerful. And the narc is good at what you call it, uprooting you. They're good at uprooting you, like pulling you from the literal weeds and the roots. Like they good at, and that's why I say food too. It's not just them, it's the food that you eat. That's why, like when you do breathing exercises, take in more oxygen and relax, you ground yourself, and you'll notice like narcissism is still all around you. They just leave you alone because they don't feel like lifting that weight. You're more heavy when you're grounded. Like they'll look at you and feel straight depleted if they even think about doing that. But see, it be what you put in your body, and it be the way you feel about yourself. And shadow work also helps you to stay leveled and balanced. And so when you're off balance, you're an easier target. When you're on balance, people can't come around and move you. They can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people, they hate on just that alone. They won't even say it because it's not something that's a real argument. It's more so something that it's a hidden argument. Like, oh, I want this person off balance. I can't make them. We as men, especially, like we gotta. Our whole NO is to be the rock, to be the rock. So if a woman feel like she moving you around by her mere voice and stuff like that, she's gonna turn into a monster because she ain't never had that type of power in her little girl life. So besides playing with dolls, and so if they can move you like a doll, they gonna move you like a doll. So I mean that's another way. I'm thinking of all the ways that gravity, like, but really, family, you just want to be somebody who is independent. Like that's the only word I think of when I think about what you can do to better in any of y'all situation. Because a great guy said, you'll find that at the root of all your issues is codependency. So even me saying that word right now, first thing that popped in my head right now was, oh, the narcs in the next room on the phone, using their voice, yelling, or at least higher in their voice than I like to be around in general. And I can't control that because it's not my house. And what does that do? It makes me somewhere, somehow, in the slightest form, codependent. Because now, deep down, I wish or feel that if they would just slightly tone it down, that I would have a better day. Do you see how off balance that is and how much importance that puts on them in my life? Versus me take on the perspective, well, this is their house. This is when you're in your logic and you're using nothing but unadulterated logic. This is their house, but sometimes you got to break this down to yourself. Otherwise, you'll be in your feelings and be blinded, and you'll be washed away by your emotions. But this is their house. And I'm grounded as I'm saying this. I feel my feet being more on the ground. My awareness went to my feet because I can tell that I'm more grounded as I say these words that match See, words are powerful. Words are like metric. It's like words are like measurements. Like you can use words to measure where you're at. So like as I say the words out of my logical self, hey, this is their house. I'm now picking up on them, their voices whiffing by me versus going on to me, because I'm not putting any pressure or gravity on them as far as what I feel like they need to do for me to be who I am. So when you take away that, which is a major, I would say like a major glue, it glues you to somebody almost. As soon as you feel dependent, it's like, especially on a woman, you know, they don't say it to you. They just start moving in a way that worsens the stuckness by either yelling or acting in a way that doesn't suit how you want them to act, like I said. So it's a double sword because it's almost like they know how you don't want them to act. But it's not that they know how you don't want them to act. It's that women are like water and men are like rocks. So if I feel like, hey, if at any moment I feel like I need her to act a certain way, the mere saying I need drives them into a way that I'm putting pressure on them in an unseen way. I would rather not do it. I would rather say to myself, like I said, hey, self to self, they are who they are. I can't control them. What am I? My therapist always say, don't ask why me. That typically leads to more stuckness. Ask yourself, what is it that I can do? Ask yourself, what is it that if they do this, what am I going to do? So if they don't shut up, what am I going to do? Because the narc comes in the house talking on that phone as if I run this mug. And you got to just sit there and wallow in that unless you're smart enough to frame it in a way where you obviously see what you need to do. So I got a noise reductor and I use it every day. And the noise reductor kills off all of narcissism. You would be highly surprised, family, that it kills off 99% of germs. And what's funny is that they quiet up like a church mouse as soon as I get to talking about it because they know deep down. And as soon as I turn that bad boy on, nobody can bother me. Only thing is I got to keep this junk on, but it's 10. If you go on YouTube and type in noise reductors, family, most of them are 10 hours long. And you'll notice that the narc will still be in the background somewhere talking because they're chatty patties, but it won't bother you at all. And you'll feel more free and your mind will feel more free. You will feel like you will exercise more of your day because you're not, it's something about being in the same house as a narcissist and not having a noise reductor that it just inadvertently just pushes y'all into each other. And I don't know how that is, like energetically though. Like I could be in another room and everything, but that by them talking loud, bro, it's a constant dickhead move. Like, I'm sorry, excuse me. That's what I get. Like, it's just annoying, bro. Like, and this is why at 18 or under 18, I don't care. You need your own spot, man. Like, I'm talking to all y'all right now, real talk. You cannot go on this path because what they're doing is trying to lodge y'all together and stick together. And they're stressing you out and they're thinking that you're not smart enough to quit them. And when I say quit them, they thinking you're not smart enough to literally better your life in front of their face and move on. You can't, because like I told you, the metrics has a way of damn near pushing y'all together like a current, like a wave of water, like a ocean. It's forceful, you know what I'm saying? And it's indirect. It's invisible. You don't see it. So you feel stuck to a person and it doesn't even make sense to you how that's happening. So deep down, that's creating some anxiety and fear that only shadow work can help you reach. You're not reaching that just by looking at it in the physical form. You're going to need some tools to unstitch that because it's almost like being stitched together. And so even me having this knowledge and knowing it, it still doesn't save me every day from uh like the day to day stuff. But like I told you, I guarantee you that noise reductor, it do 99% of the removal. And I'm telling you, I only thing that get me, sometimes I don't feel like turning it on. So I sit here and I sometimes I'll be like doing it to myself. But I've learned to just hop up and do it no matter how you feel, like a job. You got to save yourselves. Y'all got to save yourselves. Like anything you could do, man, like if you know, and it's tough. Like even me right now sitting here, like I'm vlogging. I don't want to say to myself, bro, you got to take the knee. You got to be the one. Your mom not going to shut the hell up. Like you got to be the one to grab that noise reductor and turn it on and put it by the door and play chess for 2 hours or something. You know what I'm saying? Stay busy while that's on. You know, I got my little tools. I got my little ways to outsmart Satan. Like, don't think I don't got it. But it's just funny how it shows how if I never had that that move right there to do that to block that out. How much trouble would you have been in without that? It's just scary, bro. It's crazy. Like how much of a hassle would you have been in without certain, but it just also shows how much you're not using your logic and not weaponizing what you can weaponize, because the more you just shut up and do what you need to do, it brings balance out. So, but it's weird, man. It's just quite a hassle, because you would think that life wouldn't be such a, you think it wouldn't try to bully you like that. But I'm telling y'all, man, like, you gotta just think on the spot and do what it is that you need to, like a military soldier, like no question, no asking, no self-pity, no self, like my therapist said, don't ask why me. Ask what am I gonna do if they do this? And when that answer spits out, don't question it, because you'll sit here like I'm doing right now for an extra 5 minutes. And guess what the narc gonna do? They're gonna keep pushing, because they could sense that you're doing something. It's almost it's an unseen psychic thing. Like it's almost psychic. Like they could sense that you're pulling away. And so like, cause women are like water, they can swoop in and they can kind of like come in energetically and like, oh, I feel he's pulling away. Let me go ahead and energetically poke out like a porcupine, like, or let me do this. And it's like almost keeps you in line. If you're like synchronicity, it almost keeps you in sync. Like it keeps you in a certain type of space where you're never just always on top. But you will find that you have ups and downs, man. Just like YouTube was for me. Like you have days where you feel this way, feel that way. If you stay consistent with the things I'm telling you, if you stay consistent, stay on point, you're gonna break that matrix. And it's gonna you don't know what's gonna come out of it, because like I said, this world has mysteries and weird ways of doing things. That's why I say stay prayed up, stay in the Bible, stay above the BS, man, because a lot of people, like I said, based off your level of not entertaining them, they will spike their voice up more. They will use rhythmic voices and use their cell phones as a war gadget instead of just a phone. They'll third party you, just, they'll do everything through that little phone. And you'll be sitting here wondering, where's my day going? Why don't I have a girlfriend? Where's the money? Where's all my, why is it that I'm broke still? What is it? I tried to start healing 2 years ago. Why is it slow? Why is it so such a slow? When you know if you had your own house, you would have healed on the second week. But around this fool again, it's gonna take 2 years because they're gonna really give you, you know, a measurement of trouble. And so it's just funny. It's absolutely funny to watch. And like I said, it's, you know, you got to let people act that out until their last day of doing that, because that's what they really going towards, because karma is restored every time. Nobody's getting away with playing with somebody like that. I don't care if you achieve what you're trying to achieve. But what I'm saying is, family, is that you just got to be careful, man. Love yourself, because nobody going to do it how you going to do it. And take the narcissist as that. Like, if you're going to see anything beautiful about that person, let them be a badge of, look, nobody's going to love me how I'm going to love you. And that's a lot of y'all biggest dilemmas, thinking that they could even do it because they tricked you. The system turns your parents into tricks, meaning, and they got some system money and they about to make you feel like there's some Santa Claus type mug, and they playing, bro. Like, they're wasting your lives away. Like, they're wasting your life. They're bothering you. Like, and I'm saying too much in this video, but I'm just saying, like, we need to start even being quieter. Watch how they move. But they might even like that because they like attention. So it's just tough. It's tough. You gotta always just check yourself. That's where the shadow work come in. Just check yourself, because you can't really gain your attention back, because attention is even currency. Attention is a frequency, and frequency is currency. So by you even not turning on the noise reductor ASAP, right? You set yourself up for a road, like, to get strung along in an unseen manner, because allowing anybody to talk around you in a loud voice is disrespectful to yourself anyway. One thing I found out about life, the older I get, like, bro, they're talking loud around you as a tactic, like, because it's not just her. It'll be people. I seen this all throughout life. Like, people be thinking they alphas or something. Like, you got to start pulling the rug from under them. Like, you about to yell? Take this noise reductor. I'm gonna show you how the noise reductor sound right now. I'm sitting here doing all this talking. Let me show y'all some action. I'm mad I even took this long to do this. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I do. I'm gonna show y'all how to win. This is every day, all day. I don't play, man. I had it up to here with them narcissistic people, man. They think they something. They think they so bully. They think they so sneaky. All right, watch this. It's unfortunate because you can't do all the things you want to do when you got this going. But you could play chess. You could go on Instagram, but you can't hear nothing on Instagram. You go on Bumble, you know. But when you live in a little tight apartment with a narcissist, bro, they're gonna act like werewolves in here, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I told you I'm trying to link with girl and stuff. Do some content. I'm trying to get her Instagram so I could contact her on Instagram instead. But I made something right here, family, on YouTube in my playlist. It's on my other channel. It's right here. I created a playlist full of noise reductors, but I just created a new one yesterday called the more efficient NM, the more efficient noisemaker. Now this is going to be full of nothing but pure surround sound. Because at the end of the day, you have to be equipped. You have to protect your health, family. It's not just the food, it's the sonic, it's the noise around you, stressing you out. All of your five senses, the smell, the energy, the touch, which is energy, metaphysics. You know what I'm saying? That's where the yoga and the praying and the, you know what I'm saying? You got to protect all your facets because they haters. Now, peep this. I only got one in here right now, but I'm going to tighten up on this. But look.
Finally find that thing you've always wanted in a place out of practice.
So you can turn it up and down if you want. But I got a Bluetooth speaker over there. Right there. Bluetooth speaker. You know what's also right here? Yale New Haven Health. So you gotta buy one of those, unfortunately, but you could get one for I think $5 or something. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's something about these things, and you just gotta go on YouTube and type in, noise maker for sleep or noise reduction or whatever. And what I'm saying is that it's something beautiful about them, because as soon as I turned that on, even just now, my whole body shows how tense it previously was immediately. Because the narc has a way of sonically abusing the whole house to where you're cringed up automatically. You're ready. It's like psychologically you're not ready. You could not care, but your body has memory. So your body says every day, just like how I used to wake up for high school every day or middle school, your body says, stay tense because this asshole is going to start to talk loud. And you're not saying that, but your body is saying, yo, stay on point because, right? So they're trying to condition you. So what you got to do is meet that. You got to meet that. Return that energy.